Welcome to This Explainer. I am absolutely thrilled you're here with us today. We are going to be diving into one of the most important topics in technology right now, the foundational pillars of modern AI architecture. We're going to break down exactly how today's most powerful AI systems actually work under the hood by looking at three totally distinct components: APIs, RAG, and MCP. Now, if you're gearing up for an AI, Python, or cloud engineering interview right now, you might actually hear a very specific question. API, RAG, or MCP, which is best? It sounds like a great debate, doesn't it? But I'm going to let you in on a little secret. It's a trick question. They aren't competing technologies at all. Treating them as rivals is completely missing the point of how modern applications are actually built.
Instead, they form what we call the AI architecture triad. These are three completely distinct technologies. You can think of them like three unique puzzle pieces. Each one solves a very specific, isolated problem, but when you snap them all together, they collaborate to build the incredibly powerful, autonomous, real-world AI applications that we interact with every single day.
Okay, let's dive into this and tackle it step by step. First up, we've got APIs, or how apps communicate. Second, RAG, which is all about giving AI specialized knowledge. Third is MCP, the new universal standard. And finally, number 4, the synthesis flow, where we'll see them all working in action.
All right, Section 1, APIs, or how apps communicate. We're going to start our first pillar by grounding ourselves with the oldest and most familiar concept on our list.
To really understand APIs, or application programming interfaces, we have to look at how different pieces of software talk to each other. Imagine you're at a restaurant, right? You are the client. The kitchen is the server, where the food gets made. You don't walk into the back to cook your own meal. Instead, you give your order to the waiter. The waiter takes it to the kitchen prepares your food, and then the waiter brings it back to your table. Well, the waiter is the API. And this is exactly how your mobile weather app works. Your phone doesn't have a tiny thermometer built into it to check the weather in London. It acts as the client, sending an HTTP request, our waiter, to a massive weather database which then sends back the current conditions.
APIs have a few core characteristics that literally make them the backbone of the internet. They define specific endpoints for requests. They almost always use HTTP, and they return data in super clean, structured formats like JSON or XML. And of course, they usually require authentication. You need a key to get in. You use them constantly without even realizing it. Anytime an app uses a map, it's likely calling the Google Maps API. Checking out online, that's the Stripe API. Cloud services, AWS APIs. Basically, APIs are the messengers of the digital world.
Section 2, RAG, giving AI knowledge. Because, well, APIs alone don't make an AI smart, which brings us right to our second pillar.
This solves a massive problem. An AI only knows what it was originally trained on. Without RAG, you ask an AI a question, it searches its internal memory, its training weights, and just spits out an answer. But what if you ask it about private company HR policies or a financial report from literally yesterday? It has no idea. It'll either guess or just straight up hallucinate. With RAG, the workflow changes completely. And what's really interesting about this is how RAG acts as a highly secure, private librarian. You ask a question, and before the AI even tries to answer, the retriever searches your specific, private knowledge base, pulls only the relevant documents, hands them to the AI, and basically says, hey, answer the user's question using only these files.
So how does this librarian actually work? Well, it happens in 5 steps. First, we take a massive document, say a 100-page PDF, and we break it down into much smaller pieces. We call this chunking. Then, we create embeddings for those chunks. Next, we store those embeddings in a specialized vector database. When a user finally asks a question, the system performs a similarity search to find the best matching chunks. And finally, those chunks are sent over to the LLM for generation.
Let's double-click on Step 2 for just a second. Embeddings. This right here is the secret sauce. AI doesn't read words like you and I do. It understands numbers. So embeddings turn human text into mathematical vectors. A sentence like, "This company was founded in 2010, gets completely translated into a long string of coordinates, like 0.23, 0.91, 0.45, and so on. We store these numbers in vector databases like Pinecone or Chroma. When you ask your question, the system converts that into numbers too, and then just finds the text coordinates that are mathematically closest to what you asked. Now, RAG is absolutely incredible, but it definitely has its trade-offs. On the plus side, it uses your latest data, it keeps your private documents totally secure without having to retrain the model, and it severely reduces those nasty hallucinations. But on the downside, It requires you to set up and maintain a vector database, and most importantly, if your retrieval process is bad, like if it pulls the wrong chunks of text, the AI will confidently give you a terrible answer. Basically, bad retrieval inevitably equals a bad answer.
All right, Section 3, MCP, the universal standard. So the crucial point is, an AI with knowledge still needs hands to interact with the world.
Before MCP came along, building AI apps was, honestly, a total nightmare. If you wanted your assistant to talk to GitHub, you had to build a custom integration. Wanted it to talk to Slack? That's another custom integration. Google Drive? Database? You had to write totally different code for every single tool. It was just a massive spaghetti code mess. But MCP brings total elegance to the process. You have one single standard protocol. The AI talks to the MCP client, which talks to the MCP server, which then connects to literally any tool you want. It's basically a universal adapter.
So let's actually define it formally. MCP stands for Model Context Protocol. It's an open standard that allows AI assistants to connect to external tools, databases, files, and services in a perfectly consistent way. Just like how USB-C became the one standard plug for charging all our devices, MCP is quickly becoming the standard plug for AI to connect to the outside world.
Through this standard, MCP essentially gives the AI two main capabilities: resources and tools. Think of resources as things the AI can read, like pulling in a local document, checking an image, reading a database table, or checking system logs. These are completely read-only. Tools, on the other hand, are things the AI can actively do. This is where it gets its hands. With MCP tools, the AI can run an SQL query, commit code to a repository, create a brand new file, or even execute a shell command right on your computer.
Section 4, the synthesis, or how they work together. We've laid out all the pieces: the waiters, the librarians, and the universal adapters. Now for the climax of this explainer.
Before we show them collaborating, let's just use this quick comparison to solidify how distinct their identities are. APIs exist purely for application communication. They don't inherently use LLMs at all, and they target other applications. RAG exists for knowledge retrieval. It relies entirely on an LLM to generate that final answer, and it targets a very specific knowledge base. MCP? That exists for tool integration, usually working alongside an LLM to target external services. So they don't compete. They cover completely different bases.
To really see them collaborate, let's imagine a real-world prompt. Say you type this exact instruction into your AI assistant: summarize the latest sales report and create a Jira ticket if revenue dropped below target. Watch closely as the Triad springs into action, and just think about how much complex engineering is required to make that single sentence a reality.
Here is the incredible workflow that executes almost instantly behind the scenes, and this brilliantly illustrates the Triad seamlessly passing the baton. Step 1. Your AI uses RAG to dive into your secure company vector database and retrieve the private latest sales report. Step 2. The LLM reads that retrieved text and realizes, revenue did in fact drop below target. Step 3. Knowing it needs to take action, the AI uses the standard MCP protocol to reach out and invoke the Jira tool. Step 4. The Jira tool takes that request and makes a standard HTTP API call to Jira servers to actually create the ticket. Boom. RAG provided the knowledge, MCP provided the standardized instructions, and the API executed the final system communication. It's an absolutely perfect relay race.
By understanding APIs, RAG, and MCP not as rivals, but as the ultimate collaborative trio, you can now see the blueprint of modern AI architecture. We are way past just chatting with text generators. We are building interconnected systems that know our private data and have the hands to execute complex actions across the internet. So I'm going to leave you with a final thought to chew on. Now that these three pillars are working together natively, what autonomous tasks will your next AI application master? Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. Keep learning, keep building, and I will see you next time.